Biden officials credit new border measures for decline in illegal crossings. Washington. The Biden administration said on Wednesday that border enforcement measures it rolled out this month had led to a decline in the number of illegal crossings on the southern border, claiming success for policies that have drawn criticism from Republicans and even some Democrats. On January 5, the administration said it would deny people from Cuba, Nicaragua, Venezuela and Haiti the chance to apply for asylum if they cross the Mexican border without authorization between official ports of entry. Often fleeing economic and political hardship, Cubans and Nicaraguans, in particular, had been crossing in large numbers in recent months, but the United States had not been able to expel them because of diplomatic restraints with those countries' governments. The record-breaking surges of migration at the southern border are part of a mass migration trend that has often overwhelmed the resources of border officials and communities and drawn relentless attacks from Republicans on President Biden's border policies. Previously, migrants from those countries had been allowed to stay in the United States temporarily, but the administration can now expel them because Mexico has agreed to accept migrants from Cuba, Haiti and Nicaragua removed from the United States under the public health authority known as Title 42. Mexico had started accepting Venezuelan expulsions in October. The Homeland Security Department said the number of times Cubans, Nicaraguans, Haitians and Venezuelans were caught crossing illegally fell 97% from a 7-day daily average of 3,367 on December 11 to 115 on January 24. The department said the new measures put January on track to have significantly fewer illegal crossings overall than December, which set a record. In addition to expanding its use of Title 42, which was originally implemented as a response to the coronavirus pandemic, the Biden administration also created legal pathways for people from those countries for a 2-year humanitarian parole to the United States, including the ability to apply for work authorization immediately. These expanded border enforcement measures are working, the Homeland Security Secretary, Alejandro N. Mayorkas, said in a statement on Wednesday, a day after 20 Republican-led states filed a lawsuit opposing the new legal pathways, calling them a new visa program that allows hundreds of thousands of aliens to enter the United States who otherwise have no basis for doing so. On a background call with reporters on Wednesday, administration officials said Republican opposition to the measures suggested that the GOP was not interested in solving problems at the southern border. It is incomprehensible that some states who stand to benefit from these highly effective enforcement measures are seeking to block them and cause more irregular migration at our southern border, Mr. Mayorkas said in the statement. Immigration advocates have also been critical of the administration's latest measures because it leads to more restrictions to asylum. Rather than erecting barriers to asylum, we should be efficiently processing asylum claims, we should be protecting people and their due process rights, Vanessa Cardenas, the executive director of America's Voice, a pro-immigration group, said in a Twitter post. Since January 6, about 1,400 Cubans, 280 Haitians and 44 Nicaraguans have arrived in the United States under the new pathway, according to internal data shared with the New York Times. About 14,700 Venezuelans have come into the country on the parole program since October 18. To qualify, migrants